Alrighty, hello, happy July 11th. Uh, it's happy Friday. So, this is gonna be my second channel. Gonna start over fresh with this channel. Gonna start off with this video, as a matter of fact. It's funny how I'm basically recording the last trade of the week, talking about this trade, right? Talking about basically just starting fresh with everything. So if you're new, if you're watching this video for the first time, if you're not familiar with my previous channel, all I do is post trade recaps. All I do is just this channel is just meant for me to basically make videos, empty those videos off of my computer and just completely just store them on YouTube, right? So if it helps you, that's great, that's amazing, that's a great, purpose. However, that's not the only purpose. Really, the only purpose is just for me to, or I should say, the bigger purpose is just for me to look back on my trades when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling lost, when I'm kind of struggling in my trading. Then I want to look at how I was trading successfully, or maybe how I should have traded, right? And then sometimes some videos, one thing I didn't like too much about my previous channel is that I would rant too much, and I would rant about people sometimes and how they would influence trading as a whole, or how they would, some ins and outs. Realized that was not the smartest idea. It also just draw a lot of criticism, and that's definitely one thing that I don't want to do moving forward with this channel, right? So, uh, funded this account. Actually, we did start this account with a little bit more. Right now, I'm reading the balance. Right now, it says the total margin is at $773.64, right? So I just happened to make this deposit yesterday, and then with that $600, 603 to be exact, is how much I had before this trade. I took 5 lots, but with my broker, this is same thing as saying 0.05 lots, right? So that's five. I know it just looks different on my broker, but that's $5 per point. And it looks like we're setting up for another perfect buy. Let's hop on the charts right now. And again, my apologies. Sometimes these videos do go to like 20, 30 minutes long. I don't ever want to try to keep it that long ever moving forward. How is there a buy right here? No. That's too risky. Maybe a better buy will be like right here, but that is gonna be way too risky. Anyways, I took a buy, right? So I saw this as support. I trade support and resistance. I only trade Nas100. This is from the Forex industry, but Forex or futures, or even if you're trading tickers, right? Or contracts or options, the charts are all the same for the most part. But anyways, you can see that white dotted line where right now the candle, that red line is basically hovering all over. That white line, dotted line, is my entry. This bottom, I know there's a lot of lines, so it gets confusing, but just bear with me. That blue line was my support zone. Now, ideally, I was expecting it to be bullish. I was expecting to get a buy. I did get a buy, as you can see over here. I did get a buy for 35 points, give or take. And you can do the math. 35 times 5 and a minus few. It was probably minus a dollar in commission. I think it's $20 per, or 20 cents per dollar for commission. But anyways, hopping back on the charts, it was not really looking too bullish until kind of just last minute, like pre-market. She was looking like she was gonna break the support, and obviously I didn't get the best. It was a little bit higher. I didn't get the best entry. And look, Nas might just, yep, Nas is dumping here. Nas is dumping. Let's see if she holds over here, if I could just get this on video. Honestly, this would be a really tight and weird place to buy it, though. So let's see. I am recording this live. As you can see, it's 6:41 and PST, Cali time zone. Markets open at 6:30 a.m. So I did get in this chart, and I'm looking at it right. Actually, I could just look back at a picture. It shows you guys. I got in at 6:21. So that time is transferred to 6:21 when you convert it back to my time. got it 621. I immediately got, about $30-$40 on drawdown, and I was just really heavy on just it holding in the zone, right? So, I mean, how I like to look at it is that it came up, came down. Obviously, we're wicking this area, flushed it, came back, wicked it, came back up. We were just hovering around the zone, and then we were wicking. I wanted it to break it, right? But let me get rid of that. But the only thing that was kind of giving me a hard time, if you will, let me get rid of this blue line for this purpose, is that this also looked like a great resistance, but it also wasn't really looking too stable of a zone. In my opinion, it just wasn't really looking valid, right? That's the type of word I like to use. It wasn't looking valid in my honest opinion. And I was like, if we could break this, I could easily see. At first, I had my TP set over here, and then she broke it. She broke above all, and I was just holding it. And next thing you know, when it came close over here somewhere, that's when I cut it. I did leave almost another 20-30 points off on the table, to be honest. In just 1 minute, if I was just a few more seconds patient, it would have ran. But at the same time, how I manage my trades is that as soon as I'm in profit, I move my stop loss and profit, and I keep dragging, right? So I use MT4. So you gotta pick it up, your stop loss, move it, drag it, drop it, drag it, drop it, drag it, drop it. So I kept doing that, and then I mean, I'm not giving it much space to breathe, which obviously that's my biggest flaw. And everybody says it, for all my day traders out there, this thing moves everywhere, right? Up and down by the second, by the millisecond. So that's where I got stopped out. I mean, again, how much was this profit for first day technically on this account? At least with this YouTube account as well, with this channel, I think there's a good start to move forward, right? So that's it's a 7-minute video so far. I did get off my charts, but I did see this as an ultimate reverse zone. But yeah, that's it, guys. So as always, peace, love, and cheers. And if you find these type of videos helpful, supportive, if you want to drop comments and ask me of any of my insights or any questions, just drop them in the comments. I would love to see comments and support for this channel in general. But if not, it's completely okay. Enjoy the free ride. This is free education. Try to keep it short, simple, and obviously just straight to the point, right? Not too much yipping and yapping this time around. So hopefully, again, you guys enjoy it. Peace, love, and cheers, and have a great weekend. Thank you.